To change the air filter, we have to remove the seats, lift up the tank, open the air filter case and just replace it. In my case, I will just replace the air filter with the K&N high flow air filter, which allows more air goes inside the engine. Slightly should boost the power. What the airflow high flow air filter gives you more air goes inside the engine, and if you know, more air, more fuel, it means more power, but at the same time your engine will breathe much better. That's the part number, and that should change your intake shunt from your bike as well. Rear seat and bolt over here. And just remove the seat. And now, unfortunately, we have to open and slide off that bolt to be able to just remove the tank. Also remove those two bolts from the tank. As always, I like to secure the tank. When you remove it, those top bolts, don't forget about the washers. Just be careful. And over here, it's socket number 8. Crack the loose and remove that long bolt. And now all I like to do, again, put some cloth over here under that metal piece. Lift up your tank from the front and from the bottom. So this is a very unprofessional way to do it, but this is the shortcut. So basically, unbolt those two front bolts, unbolt that back bolt, remove that pin, lift up the tank and just move it back and secure some way or the other. But if you don't feel secure that way, just please remove the tank, because you will make such a big mess and damage. So basically we have a 9 Torx 20 screws, 9 altogether. We remove them, slide off. There's a holder, this is computer, motorcycle computer. We slide off. We take, after removing those bolts, we just lift up the airbox, and basically that's where is our air filter. As you can see, it's a bit dirty. If you find any dirt inside, cover the intakes with the paper or cloth and blow up with the compressor. So now we're gonna remove our oil filter. It just slides in like that. That's our old dirty filter. So this is our new one. This is old. New one is already coated with the oil. It goes like that. Slide in the filter. That's the grooves over here. Inside the grooves, and then just in the top box grooves. Like that. Don't over tight, because that's aluminum screws and a plastic box, so you can damage the thread. You can tie it up manually. Just tie it up with the hand so you feel exactly what force you can put it on. Just to make sure it's dead tight. Don't over tie it, like I said. This is plastic box with aluminum screws, so. And that's it. We have a screw in our top box. like that, and just secure. It slides up on the plastic harness and secure with the metal bracket and clip with that rubber metal clip. 9 bolts goes into the airbox, including the top one, and basically that's it. Make sure there's no cable pull out from the motorbike computer, motorbike brain, and basically it's done. At this stage probably we'll be finished with other bikes, but not with Triumph. No, with Triumph it's not that easy. I tell you why. See this orange spanner? There's no chance remove it and reset the service value through the menu from the dash. Unfortunately with the Triumph you have to do that with computer through the OBD plug. And dealer, if you don't do it in the dealer, for example, the dealer, true dealer in Ireland is not interested, just reset only the service. You have to do the full service. If you go to the bike shops, they will charge you from 30 to 50 euro from reset only the values. So basically what you have to do, it's a standard, in this case standard OBD2 plug. So you need to buy to be able to reset Triumph service intervals. Buy that device or just different one, not necessarily has to be this one, but buy this one. It's a OBD2 dongle which you connect into your OBD2 plug. Let's connect. You start your ignition. We have to get out our Android phone and install and buy TuneECU app. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see anything. Okay, so now we have a TuneECU app. You have to pay for the access. Go to your ECU, click connect. Make sure your dongle is inside your port and the ignition is on. As you can see, we already connect to that app. We go into ECU. We can check now if we have any error codes. No errors codes. We go again, test and adjustments. We're going to test and adjustments. And now we're gonna select, we go to adjustments at the bottom and reset service intervals. This will just reset the value in the ECU of the bike. We still have a spanner over there and we just click run. And hopefully we put the kilometers, 10,000 kilometers we're gonna select again. That's our value, 10,000. And just with the click of validate, will be the 13th of May 2025. Now we have a 13th of May 2024. And we're gonna click validate and confirm next service 10,000 kilometers or 2025/05/13. Click yes. And as you can see, the spanner is gone. No more that stupid light on our dash. And like I said, unfortunately, Triumph doesn't want to make easy. And it says the reset service interval finished, done, and that's it. So with this app, we not only we can just clear the late codes, fault codes, we can test and adjustment different parts of motorbike. Like you can see, it's a tachometer, radiator fan, fuel pump, purge the valve, whatever you can do, and we can go to adjustment and adjust the throttle position sensor, ABS system, reset service interval, TPMS sensors, or gear positioning. So it's very, very, very handful, like, you know, application, and with that app you just able to on yourself service. With other brands, for example Yamaha, it's so easy. So now we just turn off the ignition, take our dongle from the plug, put the plug back into position, and we're done. We've done our full service on the Triumph Street 77765, and this service applies to many other motorbikes because basically it's all the same, just different bikes. So you have to remove different parts of your motorbike to get access to the filter and the sun plug. So in case you have a sport bike, you have to remove the side fairings. If you have a, like, you know, pure naked, if you don't have a belly pan, it's just easy, few steps and that's it. Like I said, the worst part, if you don't have that diagnostic device, you won't be able to just reset the service on your own. But you can still do the service, and then you can just find somebody, maybe your friend, or maybe just buy through, like, you know, eBay, buy through the Amazon, buy the dongle, pay for the app. There's a couple different, like, you know, diagnostic tools that you can use with your Triumph, and basically that's it. So at the same time, when you do your motorcycle service, if you don't do during the maintenance, check your slack chain adjustment. Every manufacturer has a different one. In case of Triumph, the slack should be between 20 and 30 millimeters. So you have to turn your wheel around, find the tightest spot and measure from that point. It should be between 20 to 30 millimeters. I do that every single time. I just clean and lube the chain, so I know my chain is always in a good spot. Always be with the service, check the slack of your clutch. It should be between 2 to 3 millimeters. Can't be fully tight. It has to be some slack, some play. So that's important as well. Check your front brake fluid, and also check your rear brake fluid. At the same time, if you have access, you can check also the coolant level of your motorcycle. You can remove that plastic cover, and then there's a plastic bottle for the coolant, and you can check minimum and maximum. We can check if our bike starts, doesn't show any faults on the dash. Starts perfect, doesn't show any faults. As you can see, there's nothing flash, no warnings. Basically pop up your seats and you're done.